Whispers beneath Thorn Street. I moved to Thorn Street by accident, a small old house with a peeling for rent sign hanging on a crooked gate. The price was suspiciously low, but I'm not one to ask questions. All I needed was silence, solitude, and a way to forget. The house was very quiet. No cars, no children, no neighbors I could even name, just the occasional creak beneath the floorboards at night. I assumed it was the pipes or rats. Although pipes don't whisper. I first noticed it on the third night. I was almost asleep when I caught it faint murmuring, like came from under the floor. Not quite words, but rhythmic. And wrong. It sounded like a language not meant for human mouths. Like something older than writing. I froze. It stopped. The fourth night, it grew louder. And I swear it knew I was listening. The gaps between phrases stretched like it was waiting for me to understand. I couldn't, but I tried. Thing is, there's no basement in this house. I checked. I searched every inch of the ground floor, tapping walls and floors. Only one spot sounded hollow beneath the kitchen stove. I dragged it aside, and there it was. A wooden hatch sealed shut and etched with strange symbols that shimmered subtly in the light, like they were moving. I shouldn't have opened it. Of course, I did. The smell hit first. Damp, rotten, like the air beneath it hadn't moved in centuries. Then pure darkness. The stairs led down into black. My flashlight barely cut through it. The walls were stone, cold to the touch, but softly vibrating, like a sleeping creature's skin. I don't know how far I went. It didn't feel like down, more like inward. Like I wasn't entering a basement, but something else. That's when I saw them. Symbols, the same markings from the hatch, lining the walls. Some glowed faintly. I felt without understanding that they were watching me, that each one was an eye, and they wanted me to read them. In the center of the chamber was a figure? A statue? I couldn't focus on it. It refused shape. But I remember its eyes, 3 aligned vertically, deep and endless. Not evil, not even aware of me, just ancient, like it had seen universes die and hadn't found that particularly interesting. And then I heard the voice. Not in my mind, in the stone itself, in the air, in everything. It didn't speak. It knew I already understood. You found me. That means you're no longer who you were. I wanted to run, but I stood still. The words began pouring into me, not spoken, revealed. Fractals of knowledge, fragmented visions of dead stars, cities that exist only in dreams, dreams dreamt by something buried beneath us. It wasn't evil. It was truth. We are echoes. This world, a glitch. Death, a malfunction. When I woke, it was morning. I was lying on the kitchen floor. The stove was back in place, the hatch gone. But I still hear it. Every night, the whispering, calling me, waiting for me to return to a place that was never truly part of this world. And the worst part, I want to go back. Because now I know this is the illusion. That was reality. If you've heard it too, the whispering beneath what should be solid ground, tell me in the comments, so I know I'm not the only one. And if you're still listening, subscribe. Some doors should stay closed. Others, we'll open them together.